is Maria from Mari's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. I am a mommy, I am a planner babe, and I'm a first grade teacher. Today I'm going to focus on the teacher part. I have here in front of me my big happy planner for teachers, and I got this back, I don't know, in March from the Mambi website. So it is the big happy planner, one happy year, and I love the layout. This has worked very well for me. Okay, so I really do this in my classroom, and I just need like a basic draft of what happens in my classroom every day. I don't need to specifically put the standard. As long as I know like what lesson I am in or what page, then I just go from there. At this point in my career, that's all I need. Now, this works for me. If something else works for you, that is awesome. Please go ahead and comment down below and let me know what's working for you right now. I've tried many ways, and I always drop them. Like, actually by this time I start dropping the ball because parent-teacher conferences happen, and then break after break after break, and then I just kind of let it go. So I have to say I'm very happy planning. I'm very excited to do it every week. So let's go ahead and get started. I did pre-plan my stickers. I cut a couple from printable stickers. So let's go ahead and move this to the side a little bit and go to my actual planning page. This was last week, week 10. I'm gonna remove that. And so this always stays on my desk, except for Friday if I don't forget it. But I'll bring it home and then I'll work on it at home. I wish I could work on it in the classroom, but my daughter goes to the same school that I work at, and I just feel really bad staying after school. And she just had a very long day at school, so that's just me being a mommy. So I bring it home, and unfortunately, sometimes I forget and I have to go in Monday morning and rush and do my plans. But it always works out really well, especially when I know I'm touching stickers. So, like I was saying, I did pre-plan my stickers. There are a lot of like designed by 2 stickers that are printable, and then I have polished patterns. But more than anything, my like most wanted and the ones that I enjoy the most and like make my day are coming from Peaceful Mind Designs, and this is one that I didn't use last week. And these are like my little wonders and go math trackers, I guess I'm gonna call them, because they just keep me on track. I put the unit or the actual lesson that I'm doing that day, and that I love. And these are customizable, so I ordered them from Peaceful Mind Designs shop. She's amazing. She's in Australia, and I always like rave about these. I love them, and I had stopped ordering them for a while due to budget reasons, but honestly, they help me tremendously. Another one that I cannot probably do away with are my subject headers, and these are ordered from the Right Combo. I had like a Etsy conversation with her, and she customizes them to your liking. So check her out. She's a local Etsy shop to me, and I love supporting her. And yeah, I really do enjoy them, honestly. Like, she did such a great job. They're cut crisp, and I enjoy that. So she sells like all the weeks. So, and I think I only paid like $25 to $30. I'm not sure at this point, but yeah, check her out. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't get anything by saying this, by the way. I just genuinely love these shops, and I use them all the time. Another one that I use is Polished Patterns, but I think this time around I only have like 2. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and stop talking. I am going to start by putting my headers, and then I have morning business every morning. Duh. I just feel like I just repeated that twice, was too much. There we go. Sometimes when I go back and see my videos, I'm like, Maria, why was that so horrible when you laid that down, that sticker, and how can people survive with that? Well, I still keep doing it. Then it's Falcon time. Our Falcon time is our RTI time, or like intervention time, school-wide. So that's for 30 minutes every morning after they have like their morning business. And then I am loving this schedule where I do mathematics first. And actually right before that, I think I was doing... What was I doing? I was doing something else. I forgot. Last week I did 100 mile, and I love that time. Like, I did 100 mile and then math, and it worked out really well. So we'll see how this week unravels. But honestly, like, it's okay for you to change your schedule. It is good because your kiddos change and you have to accommodate to that, and it's whatever works for the dynamic of your students in the class. So, and it is totally okay. Then we have P Lexia. Lexia is a computerized program that adjusts to the kids' level, reading level. So that's a good program that we have in our district. Then I have writing. Typically happens at the end of the day because I have found that they really are done by that time. What am I missing here? PLTW. I have not begun with PLTW this year. I'm supposed to be done. Oh my gosh, let me check that since I have you here. November something, because I need to start science fair projects. And by this time, I should have been done. Give me one sec. Common Core pacing guide. Okay, so let's go to pacing. And let me just see that. I don't have any. Okay, here. Yeah. So I was supposed to be done with animal adaptations by like September 27. It is currently October, the last week of October, and I'm not done with it. So I am supposed to be starting. So obviously I'm going to skip this one for now. And it's okay. I'm going to be okay with not teaching it this year. I didn't even teach it last year. I thought this one and this one. So this year, if I accomplish 3 of them, then that means that's a good thing. So science fair project is coming up next, and I do require my students to bring in a science fair project. I go through all the steps with them and the parents. So that will be November 19 to December 19. That means I need to be done by that time with animal adaptation. So I'm going to go ahead and hustle with that because I really want to finish this before they leave for December break. Okay, cool. So I'm glad I looked at that. Let's go back to my planning. And yeah, I love the yellow. Yep, I do. So I'm gonna put these away. And right now I am going to focus on like my sidebar. And I know for sure, this is where I keep my stickers. Let me see if the other one, I know for sure we have Spirit Week. It's Red Ribbon Week. And I want to say, I just have some that said Spirit Day, not week. Oh no, all of them say week. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and place these down for Spirit Week. Monday, oop. Monday is something, I forgot. Monday is Neon Day. Tuesday is, I'm trying to remember, Crazy Socks. Wednesday is Wear a Cap. And then Thursday is Book Character. That's what we're calling it now. And then on Friday is PJ Day. That's exciting. Cool. So now that I have that down, let me just check back on October. Other than that, yes. Okay, so I do want to put, I think I pulled it out. Yeah. This one right here is from Polished Patterns. And Tuesday we have a professional development, so I won't be on campus. And do I have anything else? I do want to lay down the other Polished Pattern stickers so that you may see them both. And that will go here, early dismissal on Tuesday. Any other Polished Pattern? And then I'll do the field trip one. Just reminding me that I need to collect field trip slips this week so I can submit like lunch count. And yeah, just kind of tidy up that information. Polished patterns, that's it. Okay, cool. The rest of them are printables from Design by 2. And then I also have the wonderful stickers from, oh, and these are Polished Patterns right there. So the rest of them are, what did I say? Printable by 2 or Design by 2 and Peaceful Mind Designs. So I love. That's what I stick with when I'm doing planning. And Peaceful Mind Design does a lot of like the customizable stickers, so I love them. She has a very good price for the amount of stickers that she sends over, and I love her shop. Like, I cannot stop ordering. I put another order in, which actually you will know about if you see my budget videos. But yeah, I did. I had to. I didn't have to. I wanted to. Okay, cool. That is done. Let me go ahead and write in what happens here. Here we go and have Neon Day. Wear neon. Then on this day, we're going to wear, I should have written it here. Like that. Yeah, I like that better. That's fine. neon, and then this one I said crazy socks. Crazy socks. Cap. Book character. And this one is PJs. Yep. Okay, that's cool. Got that down. So before I start doing my, what do I call them? Stencils. I use the journaling stencils from Mambi. These are it, to just kind of make my planning a little bit more, I don't know, cohesive. I don't know what to call it, but I love the aesthetics of it. So like I use these stencils around, especially the bullets. So I am going to use that. But before I do that, I would like to place the stickers down that I use as well. So for mathematics, I like to place these and try to use this one last week. So hopefully it works out where, let me put in the time first. It helps me, even though I do this every week, just helps me to write the day, the date, the time. Now I can keep moving. That is funny how, I don't know if you are like that, but I need to see the times, even though like I'm there, hello, I'm there every day. And it's weird, I need to see it. So now I can actually put Go Math right here. And I am actually, like I said, making some changes. I need at least 2 lines here. I should have scoot this up a little bit higher. Give me 1 sec. So that's Go Math, like that. And then I will do the same going down this way. Cool, I like that. And then I will have to change my PE time, which is actually going to be weird on my schedule, but it's okay. We'll do the 100-mile at this time, and these are printable stickers. I cut them with scissors right before I started filming. This is to denote the 100-mile time. Oh, I did that one wrong, huh? Okay, that works out really well. The other stickers that I want to lay down with you, and I usually speed through this process, but I think it's cool that I do that. I do like a coffee sticker every Monday, just for fun, because it happens every day, not just Monday. And then I do have the other little bear from Design by 2, and this happens on Computer Lab is Tuesday, so we'll do him right here. And then I'll grab the Computer Lab by, let's start this way, by Peaceful Mind Designs. Oh, how adorbs is that? Like, I can't even get over it. And I need Computer Lab. And I think this is like binge watch TV on the Design by 2, but I use them as Computer Lab. And that's Wednesdays. And I'm just going to put it on this side as much as I can. Oh, well, not like that. See, this is my like sticker paper or label paper that I bought. It's still lifted. And then this one is for library day, like so. Cool. So that is down. And one thing that I forgot, I'm gonna grab my little, my tool, is to put week 11 up here. So I like to put the week that we're in. This is my Peaceful Mind design as well. And then at the bottom, I like put in how many days in school. Did I do it last week? Yep, 43, which means I'll use this pen. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 at the end of this week. There we go. Cool. All right. You know, when I do this part like this, I already feel like 100% better. So I'm going to speed you through the process of putting in the stencils. Oh, guys, I forgot to do my wonders. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Let's do it now. What I should do, I see this from actually a budget planner, Romina Rosa. And she actually writes on her stickers before putting them on the actual spread. So maybe I should try that next time. But I'll forget. I'll probably forget. Okay, so here we are doing language arts and centers. Then I haven't been doing the math rotations because I'm a little behind in mathematics due to like early schedules and early releases, not schedules, early releases, parent-teacher conferences and all that mess. So I'm gonna stick to doing a lesson per day. Hopefully that works out because check this out. I got stuck on lesson 3.5 all last week and it was early dismissal. Like we left like right around this time. And yeah, that didn't work out as I planned, but regardless, it was on the schedule and I still, you know, made sure that I kept going. And these kids are awesome, so I'm good with that. Okay, did I forget any other sticker? I think I'm good, so give me 1 sec. And gentlemen, guess what? I was using my midliners for the first time to use stenciling, and I thought it would be a great idea, and I loved it. Honestly, I'm gonna keep doing it, but let me show you. Well, I cleaned most of them. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see this. No, not this one. This one. Oh my gosh, I cleaned them. I tried to clean them as best as I could. Because I was using a pen with the stencils, I don't know if you can tell from the stencils, like there's some pen marking. So then when I went in with the midliner, it actually took in or absorbed the ink from the stencil. So like you had like this happening with the pink, and then, you know, when I cleaned it, then it was better, but it is what it is. I learned from my mistake. I still like it. I'm just not very happy that that looks purple instead of pink. It looks like an ombre kind of thing there. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's kind of like what happened and why the colors look a little different. But it's okay. I will make sure these are cleaned out before I use my midliners again. So I'm excited that I use this because it went so much faster. And I love using my stencils, so I'm not going to give that up. And I think I like using these for this planner instead of using a pen to use my stencils. So there we go. We're done with that part. And that was so much torture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and work through this planner. And I am going to, let's see. What do I do? I think I'm gonna run through Monday again, and then I'll show you how this runs. The only difference with the other days is that with Computer Lab being here in library, then I only get like 1 center done, if any. Actually, not during Computer Lab day because we do AR as well. We take a long time doing that. So then that doesn't happen. But I'll take you through Monday. And then here, so it's just centers. Centers don't happen at all during Tuesday. And then I kind of retake them back, 1 on Wednesday and then 2 on Thursday. We don't have centers on Friday only because we need to, what am I talking about? We have fun Friday and then I need to assess on Fridays. So sorry, my brain is like scattered right now. So let me go ahead and take you through a typical day. And what this looks like is I go ahead and do attendance in this morning business part. And then the announcements school-wide go on. So announcements. And then the pledge. Songs, and right now we're practicing for patriotic songs because we're having like a patriotic day. This is the first year we ever do that, so we'll see how that unravels. And then rules and expectations. And again, I always say this, but if you're new here, know that all of this is done by my students. I don't do one thing, with the exception of attendance. They give me attendance and then I just input whoever's absent on the system. Then we have calendar and what is this? Attendance and uniform. Check. Okay, cool. So that's typically what happens, and then I just check mark whenever that's done. Then for Falcon time, I'm going to wait and see what the phonics lesson is for that day. And what I'm trying to do is kind of review that briefly because they should be reading. And so I am thinking I'm going to be working on writing this week and kind of imitating or doing the same thing. So I'll actually be doing kind of like the same thing I do here. So in writing, we do the pre-writing part. And then we focus on what idea, like what's the idea of this paragraph, and then we focus on simple sentences. And then depending on our grammar for the week, then I will ask them, you know, where's the noun? Make sure you have your noun. What else? What did we do? I think this week we're doing, if I'm not mistaken, plural nouns. Yep. So I'll try and integrate like that into the sentence, a plural noun. So, yep. So that's kind of going to be a reflection of my lesson with my homeroom class, except I will probably change the question for the paragraph. And yes, I do a lot of guided practice, and they are writing paragraphs, and it's okay to do it. It's fine. They're fine. It works really well. I love what it entails, and then at the end of the year they're really, really good. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna see how that works for this week. Then here we're going to do 100 mile. It's so hard to ride with the disc in. I feel like I'm twisting my hand too much. For this lesson, oh my goodness, 3.5. So we're going to do lesson 3.6. For language arts, we do unit 2, and we are week 2, lesson 1, and so on and so forth. Unit 2, week 2, lesson 2. And this will actually go all the way to lesson 5 because we don't have any minimum days at the end of the week. Right here, oh, sorry, I forgot here. We do an engagement video. And then we discuss like what manipulatives we can use for the lesson through that engagement video. And then I do fact fluency. And then here we do a read aloud, always. I shouldn't say always, but yeah. It typically happens every day. And then here I do exactly what unit 2, week 2, lesson 1 entails. And with that, I want to say that I don't do like everything in the Wonders book. I just take what I want. Like for example, the reading writing workshop, It's typically where all the standards that you're going to cover for the week are. And then you have the sounds, the phonics in there. And then you introduce vocabulary and spelling words. So I do a read aloud, and then I do everything that this has. Most of the time what I focus on this week is on spelling and phonics, which are very related. And then we also have grammar. And because we haven't been doing math centers, then I will do center number 1. We'll rotate only one center, or we'll do only one center. And then I'm going to go down here because I want to do center number 2. Yeah, center 2 and center number 3. And then here I want to do 1, 2, 3, center 4, center 5, and most likely I don't want to do it on Friday, so I'm gonna have, because we don't have any weird thing going on, so then what I'll do is I'll do a center here, 4, 5, and 6. That's what I'll do. Okay, cool. I just needed to get that in. And then, yeah, this takes a lot of like AR time. And we do focus on this lesson right here. We do a read aloud. And then I just want to note here what's different. And what's different here, this time overlaps with computer lab as well. And AR. So we focus on that. And then let's finish up the end of the day. And this is animal adaptations. We haven't done a butterfly lesson, so we'll discuss that and review camo. And I think I want to say that the next lesson is the last lesson for that module, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be working on that next lesson 2 days, and then we're gonna wrap up some things and put them into groups because they're doing their final big project. And that way, if I'm not mistaken, let me move on to the following week, week 12. In November, right? Yes, November. Then that means November 16. That means I have 2 weeks before I started them on science fair projects. Yeah, so I have 2 full weeks. That means we can work these 2 weeks on doing their final project, and they have to create a shoot to adapt to their specific environment that they're assigned to. So that's exciting. And that's what typically happens on a day. I mean, things change here and there depending on, you know, your class or events that happen, or maybe an assembly, whatever that may be. You know, if you're a teacher, what I'm talking about. And then you just kind of scoot things around. I never like do 1 unit or 1 week into 2 weeks unless it's parent teacher conference, and then I really don't have like 2 days to teach, so then I will do that. But otherwise, if something I skipped, or like writing didn't get done, or like something happened, I just move on to the next lesson, because standards always spiral, if you know what I mean, and they will be fine. So that's where I'm going to end this video. I'm going to go ahead and fill everything out in the classroom once I have like page numbers, specific page numbers, and then like the story I'm going to read for read aloud and all of that beautiful stuff when we're teaching. So I am going to stop right here, and I don't think there's anything else different. Oh, Fun Friday. That's why I put hearts here, because this is like their Fun Friday time. And I leave this in here because if they didn't finish their writing their paragraph or whatever that may be that they were doing and they decided not to, because the end of the year is harder for my first graders, the end of the day is harder for the first graders, then I actually tell them, well, if you're not done, then you don't get this free time right here. You actually get to do your writing. So one of the centers for Fun Friday becomes the writing center, and they typically don't like it, so they try and finish here. If not, then they will get support from me. But on Friday, I use this time while they're doing Fun Friday to grade and to assess them. So I test them on sight words every Friday, spelling words, grammar, and if there's anything that I need to review on fact fluency for mathematics, then I'll do that then. So I do use this time here, and I don't bring that home unless it's absolutely like I didn't have time or something happened. But other than that, grading happens here. Any classwork, anything that was there. And then I'm very blessed this week to have a volunteer like every day. So then she helps me with that, and it's like such a smooth Friday. So very, very happy about that. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope I didn't confuse you, but there it is. This is what I do, and I really have fun talking to you guys as I'm doing this, and I enjoy putting down the stickers. I really, really do. And this one's lifting, but I'll put a piece of tape there and it'll be fine. I love doing this. If you haven't tried it, please consider trying it because you will have fun. If you don't and it doesn't work out for you, I totally understand. But honestly, it has worked for me just because I'm that type of person that didn't finish doing any like online plans. Like it's not for me. Like I love doing this, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well because I am like in love with this. It has worked. I mean, I've been very consistent. Like I don't think there's been a week where like I have not planned. Like since we started school, yeah, it's been really, and I've changed things, you know, around, and I was a little more specific at the beginning, but you know what? It's fine. Like it works out. I was gonna say, wait, I never filled this out. Well, this is this week. Hello. So I am loving it. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I am actually going to work on my monthly spread after this, and then I will upload this. I think it's going up until Tuesday or Wednesday because I have other videos to upload. I've been really good with filming this weekend, so it's been great. I will check in with you guys at a later time. Love you guys. Take care, but more than anything, God bless. Goodbye.